Finally, I have decided to share my lessons on Cebuano writing, especially news writing in Cebuano language, here on my personal YouTube channel. The modules I am sharing here are from the lessons when I had my teaching job at the University of San Jose Recoletos in Cebu City from 2007 to 2012. Mass communication and journalism students, this is for you. Radio broadcasters and journalists in the Visayas and Mindanao areas who are writing news in Cebuano or Visayan language, you can also use these lessons here. I would be producing one lesson after another and upload here on my personal YouTube channel. So please subscribe this channel and like the alert button to remind you of new videos. The Visayan language family has several languages spreading from the Visayas to Mindanao. The most spoken is the Cebuano language, which is often referred to as Binisaya. It originates in the island of Cebu, the center of Christianity in the Philippines. There are variants of Cebuano language, especially if you go to the southern part of the island. In the north, the island of Camotes and Bantayan have also some variations of the language. One example is the word maayo, which means good. In Camotes, the equivalent is maazo. Pure Cebuano language can be understood in neighboring cities and provinces, especially in areas facing the island, like Ormoc City. It is one of the cities in Leyte, but the province's capital, Tacloban, speaks Waray. Same with the three provinces of Samar. Cebu's neighbor, Bohol, is also dominated by Cebuano speakers, but with a twist. They replace some syllables with ja, like wala to waja. Waray, by the way, also means wala or nothing. On the west side of the Visayas, like Leyte, Negros Island is also divided by two groups of people who speak Cebuano and Hiligaynon. Hiligaynon is also referred to as Ilonggo, but people on Panay Island says this is a mistake. So the Visayas area alone have at least three major languages: Cebuano, Waray, and Hiligaynon or Ilonggo. Now let's swim to Mindanao. Cebuano is spoken in most parts of Mindanao, or at least can be understood in most places with some twists and variations. Among the places in the Philippines, it is only in Zamboanga City where Spanish-based language Chavacano is spoken. Another peculiar language is Maranao in Lanao provinces, although it is also spoken in other Muslim-dominated areas in Mindanao. The indigenous people or Lumad in Mindanao have also their own language. So the entire country has 8 major languages, and that includes Tagalog, our national language. Including minor languages, we have a total of about 180 languages. To summarize, the geographic distribution of the Visayan language is all of the Visayas and Mindanao. It is described as dialect continuum, meaning the language will have variations, mix, twist, and peculiarity in areas outside Cebu. For example, the word wala or wa in Cebu is spoken as waja in Bohol, waray in Samar, and waya in Surigao area. There are words that are only peculiar to an area. Chada, for example, is only spoken in Cagayan de Oro City and neighboring areas. It means nice. Cebuano, when used in casual conversation, must often cut corners, meaning it doesn't follow grammatical syntax. Dr. Eddie Babor of the Holy Name University in Bohol has these collections. For example, you can hear this dialogue inside jeepneys. When the passenger is paying the fare by giving a 20 peso bill, the driver will ask, "Pila ni ang 20?" Literally translated, "How much is this 20?" The passenger responded by saying, "Usa lang," or only one. So, both the passenger and driver are communicating not only in words but also both understand what their action means. Another setting inside a fast cab going to Cebu. One passenger says, "Bye, Cebu pud ka?" "Friend, are you also Cebu?" Again, the setting contributed to the conversation. Since both of them are on board the vessel going to Cebu, then the question, "Bye, Cebu pud ka?" would mean, "Friend, are you also going to Cebu?" There are a lot of other examples. This one is my favorite. Patya ng radio dong. Kill that radio dong. The phrase means turn off the radio set. Now back to Cebu. As early as 1521, the Cebuano language was already documented by Antonio Pigafetta, the historian who went with Magellan's voyage. And he made some notes of the words he heard from the natives on the island. So here, some of the examples that Pigafetta took note while hearing the words are Butchen. It means arm. In modern Cebuano, it means bukton. He also heard ilot, which means armpit. Now we call it ilok. He also heard saghin, meaning bananas. Now we call it saging. And our final word is a reminder from Dr. Jess Tirol of Bohol. He said, "Ang dili kahibalo mo binisaya, dili sab kahibalo mo in English." Those who do not know how to speak Bisaya could not also speak English. It means you have to learn your own language so that it would be easy for you to speak other languages like English. So that's all for now. Subscribe to this channel and click that alert button so that you will be notified once the next lesson is available. Daghang salamat, ako si Jun Tariman.